So welcome to the Virtual Cheese Awards 2022, which is showcasing the best of British cheese. I'm Helen Blair from Good Sense Research and will be moderating the session. Today we'll be judging fresh cheese in this category. I'd now like to introduce you to our judges. Do you want to say a few words, guys?
Yeah, hi, I'm Russell Haggett. I'm the Category Technical Manager at Morrison's. I've been in the cheese industry for around about 27 years. Cheese is my passion, I love it, and I have to have cheese every single day. Alan?
Thanks, Russell.
My name's Alan Kirby. I'm part of the buying team at Booth. I worked at Booth for the last 35 years, much of that time on dairy and more latterly on the cheese category.
Great, thank you. So the judges will be using a point system for scoring. This is against 5 attributes, which is appearance, aroma, texture, the true character of the cheese, and flavour. So shall we start with the first cheese, and that is E31071.
Okay, so I've got this. Unfortunately, Alan hasn't got this. So all our cheese comes in anonymous. It does actually say on this one dry, fry or grill, so I've already opened it and cooked some. So here's one I prepared earlier. It looks very like almost like a mild cheddar stroke a block of butter. It's very firm. There's not much free moisture in it. It's grilled up very nicely. It browns and caramelized really quickly. It's got the squeak that typically a halloumi has. It's not folded like a halloumi. It's a little bit salty. With fresh cheeses, you don't really get that have been cooked. You don't really tend to get much of an aroma. So, in terms of taste, it tastes really good. So I'll give that an 8 out of 10. For taste, it was tasty, but I'm not getting very much milky creaminess notes, so probably a 7. Appearance, it looked fabulous, both raw and cooked, so an 8. And true to character, well, I'm not really sure what cheese it is, but as a grilling cheese, do you know what? It looks fab. So again, I'll give it another 8.
And just what did you give it for aroma and texture, Russell?
That's a good question. I think they were both 7s.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, shall we go on to the next one?
Yeah.
That's E31204.
Okay, so fresh cheese. It's come in a pot, this one. So it's going to be a nice little delight to try and find out what it is. So in terms of aroma, what are you getting, Alan? Getting a little bit of lactic notes.
Fresh and lactic in the nose, exactly right. Appearance is light and bright.
It's very light, isn't it?
Very light, yeah, very light.
It's quite firm. It holds its shape when you manipulate it.
Yeah.
Holds to the back of the spoon quite well. It hasn't fallen yet, so it's got quite a decent viscosity to it.
In terms of appearance, I mean, I would probably get that an 8 if you were happy with that, Russell.
Oh, what, Alan? Sorry.
8 for appearance.
Yeah, it's firm bodied. Looks great. Quite happy to put that on a bagel, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. It looks quite moussey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then aroma, nice and fresh. Very happy with that. 7 maybe.
Yeah, I'd agree. 7 definitely. Okay, let's go for taste.
Fresh lactic. Texture is quite moussey, isn't it? So very very smooth texture.
Disappears in your mouth quite quickly.
Yeah, so in terms of texture, I would give that probably a 7, 7.5, 8, or
I'd probably say 7. It's a little bit too light for me.
I'm happy with that 7. And in terms of true to type, it is light and fluffy, but it's no bad thing for a.
I suppose it depends if it's being sold and retailed as a light cream cheese.
7 again for true to type.
I think so.
And then taste is quite salty, isn't it?
A little bit salty. It's nice in the city. It's got that nice milky zing that just cuts through. So you can imagine it on a bagel with a bit of smoked salmon or something. It just gives you that real ping of zing. So I'll probably give that 7.5.
Yes, it is very fresh, very lactic. Quite a pleasant eat. I probably couldn't eat a lot of it, to be honest, but yeah, 7.5.
Yeah.
So a 7.5 for flavour.
7.5, yeah.
Okay. And the next one is E31213.
Okay, so this is another one. Looks like halloumi. So I've already opened this and cooked some of it.
In terms of appearance in the pack, there was very little free moisture, wasn't there?
I've got quite a lot of free moisture. That's just gone all over my worktop.
In appearance, it was fine. I would give it a 7.
7 for appearance.
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of aroma, so I've cooked this one up. You see that?
Yeah.
It's caramelized up quite nicely on the outside. It hasn't caramelized up as much as the first one.
I mean, aroma's very nice, isn't it?
I'm not getting much off the aroma. It's very salty, typically as a halloumi.
Do you want to score the aroma there?
I think it's the same as the first one, which is a 7. It hasn't got
7,
much.
yeah, happy with that.
I mean, it is very salty. It has got a little bit of sweet to it. In terms of texture, I think it's exactly where it should be. It's a halloumi, so it's probably an 8.
It's quite soft though, isn't it? Quite soft and breaks down your mouth, isn't it? So
yeah.
And it has a squeak, and it's okay. I would say a 7 on that one.
You're 7, I'm 8, so let's go 7.5.
7.5, yeah. True to type, I would say it was true to type. So again, a 7 on that one.
Yeah, I'd go with that. I think I enjoyed. I'm comparing it to the first one, which was nowhere near as salty and had a bit more squeak than that one. So I'd probably join you on a 7 there for true to form.
In terms of taste, it's okay. It's not.
It's a 7. It's just a Halloumi.
Yeah, possibly a bit lower, but if you're happy with the 7, I'm happy with the 7.
Yeah.
And then the final one in this category is E31221.
Again, it's another one in the pot. This is a lot more solid. The other one was quite a bit lighter and more wet.
It looks a bit more smooth than the other one, doesn't it? In terms of appearance.
There's some lactic smell in there. Looks very firm. It's keeping its form. It's holding the spoon.
In terms of appearance, I would give that an 8.
Yeah, looks pretty inviting, doesn't it? It's nice and clean, it's bright. It's held its shape, definitely an 8.
Yeah, it's a bit more firm than the other one we had, isn't it?
It's probably a 7 on the aroma with the lactics. Just comparing it to the other one, we've scored it a 7.
Yeah, lactiness, freshness coming through. 7's fine, yeah.
Good taste.
It's quite a silky texture, that one, isn't it?
It's a little bit grainy.
It's a more drying mouthfeel, but very, very silky and smooth.
It's very high fat content in that.
Texture, I'd be happy to give that an 8.
For taste.
Texture.
Yeah, I'll go with 8. And true to form, it's a full fat soft cheese, so quite happy to have it on a bagel with your smoked salmon, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Probably 7.5 for me.
So yeah, I'm happy with that.
And that's the end of the fresh cheese.
And in terms of taste, I think it's a bit sweeter than the other one that we had in the pot.
Yeah, it's not quite as lactic as the other pot one, was it?
No, I do like the I like the flavour, I like the creaminess.
Just very rich. It's just how much of that you could eat.
Yeah. So I'd be happy with an 8 if you were.
On what?
On taste.
I'll probably drop 7.5. I think it's a bit heavy. A bit too rich.
7.5 then, okay.
9.5. Okay, so that makes the winner the first one, that was E31071. Would you like to say anything else about that one?
I just think it's an amazing alternative to Halloumi. It's very different. It cuts up really, really nicely. It looks amazing in the pan. And I'd love to find out what it is.
And do you have anything to say on that one?
No, I didn't have that one, Helen.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that one. It didn't arrive. Sorry. Okay. We'll have to send you some. So just to finish off, so we'd like to thank our sponsors for the judges packs, the South Canal Creameries, Butler's Farmhouse Cheeses for our aprons, as you can see. So the live events happening on Friday the 13th of May, judging the best of the classes in the categories, Best English, Irish, Welsh and Scottish cheeses, along with the awards that will recognise the talented and passionate people in the industry. The day will culminate with the award of the Supreme Champion for 2022. Thank you very much.